Welcome and thank you. This is the Affiliate Lab brought to you by Matt Diggity from diggitymarketing.com. If you're here, then you're interested in learning how to rank affiliate websites in Google, and I wanted to let you know that you're in absolutely the right place. Before I give you an introduction to what you'll be learning, let's first introduce you to myself and the rest of the team. All right, so in case we haven't met before, my name is Matt, and before I ever got into this affiliate SEO stuff, basically I got a master's degree in electrical engineering from UC San Diego, and I absolutely hated it. I was working 60-hour weeks in a cubicle, basically just a slave working for a salary. So in around 2009, I started messing around with affiliate SEO, working online, trying to figure out how to make money and get back freedom of time, freedom of location. And eventually started having enough success with that to the point where I replaced enough of my engineering salary and I was able to quit my job and also sell all my stuff and start traveling full time and working on this make money online career, working on affiliate marketing. So since then, I've become a full-time SEO, and the main business that I focus on is one called LeadSpring. Now, LeadSpring is an agency completely set up to building, ranking, and monetizing affiliate websites. In the first year, we did over $1 million in affiliate revenue, and we currently have about 6 gigantic authority websites, 4 niche websites in our portfolio, and we have over 10,000 keywords on page 1. And I'm not telling you this to brag, I'm just letting you know because I have a lot of data, and for someone like me that bases all their ranking techniques on testing and data, this is a good thing for both me and you since you're learning from me. After that, we have Diggity Marketing, which is my blog where I blog about tested SEO techniques. I perform SEO consulting to both beginner and advanced SEOs all the way to the agency level. I have a 7-figure client-facing agency called The Search Initiative, a backlink service called Authority Builders, and I'm the host of the Chiang Mai SEO conference. I'm going to be teaching 90% of this training, which includes most of the theoretical parts. Now let's introduce you to Jay Yap. Jay's my business partner. Now Jay's background is he's from the Philippines. He actually started as a VA for LeadSpring, and he's quickly proved to be one of the most smart and brilliant SEOs that I know. And he's now my right hand in all my endeavors related to affiliate marketing. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, he's the hand of the king, so to speak. And some of his accomplishments are he currently manages LeadSpring portfolio through a team of about 10 people. And he's a partner at LeadSpring. He's accelerated and ramped up to the point where he's actually a partner at LeadSpring and an owner. So our goal for you with the Affiliate Lab is for you to learn the entire process of building, ranking, and monetizing affiliate SEO websites. That's what we're looking to accomplish here. But first, let's talk about what is affiliate SEO in the first place. It relies on what we call organic traffic. That means traffic coming directly from Google. And it goes like this. So let's say someone searches for a review keyword like vitamin C serum reviews, which you're going to get quite familiar with later. If you rank high on Google, that means you're coming in the top spots. And when you're ranked high, people are going to click on your result, and that's going to result in website traffic. Now, what happens when people actually come to your website? Well, check this out. First, you're going to refer people to a product. What we do most of the time is we review different kinds of products. What are the top 5 best golf drivers? What are the top 5 best wireless routers? And in these lists, we'll refer people to a product. We can also do a single product reviews, like what is a review of Hide My Ass VPN, for example. And when we refer people to a product and they buy that product is tracked, or that conversion is tracked with an affiliate cookie. And once they make that purchase, you actually collect a commission. And this whole idea revolves around passive income. So if you get those rankings and you rank up high on Google, people are going to visit your website when you're sleeping, and you can make money overnight. So let's talk about some pros and cons of affiliate SEO. First off, the pros. It's extremely passive. As I just described, you can make money while you sleep. Second of all, you're your own boss. If you decide you want to take a vacation for 2 weeks, that's completely within your limits. Your websites are probably not going to grow around that time, but you have that freedom. You have no one to answer to when you're affiliate SEO. And then next, the sky is the limit. You can essentially scale up an affiliate marketing business to the 6-figure and 7-figure a month mark, getting really, really high returns. I mean, there's really no limit to how big you can go with this stuff. Now, the cons, of course, it doesn't pay you up front like client SEOs. Like when you get a client and you're doing SEO services for them, They pay you whatever that retainer is, $1,000 a month, and you get that at the beginning of the month. With affiliate SEO, you don't get paid until you're ranking, so it can take some time to actually get your money back. It also is going to take more money to get involved. So you're starting websites from scratch, or you're buying websites, or you're purchasing expired domains, whatever it might be. It costs more investment. It takes more investment than client SEO, where there's already a website that exists that you can work on. And then, of course, it's more challenging. We're not working at a local level here. We're working on a national or sometimes even global level. And because of the extremely high limits of this and the passive income aspect of affiliate SEO, it's very seductive, meaning there's more people that are going to be involved in this. But challenge is a good thing. When there's extreme amount of challenge, that means people quit all the time. When you have the right knowledge and you have the right processes to stay in the game and stay ahead of everybody, it actually gets easier because the playing field gets leveled all the time and you're the one with the knowledge, which is what I hope to impart to you. All right, so let's start to take a look at, from a high level, from A to B, what is the process of ranking an affiliate website? What are you going to learn in the affiliate lab? And it all starts with niche selection. One could argue that niche selection is the most important part of the whole journey of building an affiliate website. It has a lot to do with how much money you make, which is obviously very important, but also the amount of effort it takes to put into ranking a website in a particular niche. So I'm going to be showing you various methods that I personally use to discover niches from a quantitative perspective. So we actually will show you how to use a sheet that we invented that digs into a niche and shows numerically whether that niche is good or bad, but also how to reverse engineer and find niches that you didn't even know you were looking for through various methods. And yeah, I'm really excited to teach this to you because it's something that I don't teach anywhere else. On-site SEO is next. So that starts with keyword research. We're going to show you various methodologies to extract out all the keywords that are necessary to write about in your niche in order to establish topical authority and become an expert in that niche. We'll also show you how to optimize a single page of content, how to get it written perfectly so Google loves it, how to build a site architecture with siloing and stuff like that, and also EAT, expertise, authority, and trust, and all the other factors that go into on-site SEO. There's too many to list right here from this high-level overview. After that, we'll get into off-site SEO, and anything and everything that you want to know about link building will be answered here. So what kind of anchor text you should be selecting, the different types of links you should be building, where to send links to, how fast to send your links. So everything regarding off-site SEO is covered here. After that, we're going to get into conversion rate optimization. So you put in all this effort, all this time and energy into ranking your website. You're getting this traffic. We want to make sure you're getting maximum value from your visitors. We want them to convert. So that comes down to writing copy effectively. That comes down to positioning your call to actions and making your buttons perfectly such that they draw in those clicks. Now, after that, there's a section called the kitchen sink. I'll be dead honest, and if you've been doing SEO for any point in time, you have noticed that every website gets stuck at some point in time. The kitchen sink is a set of various techniques that are used to get websites unstuck. So even though this is geared towards getting sites unstuck, I encourage you to look at these techniques anyways because they're effective on their own just for growth, whether you're stuck or not. Now, after this, we're going to add on to the foundational knowledge that we've covered so far with the authority module. So everything we've talked about so far has been around the focus of general SEO. So these are general SEO techniques that will work on any site at all. But the authority module will add on some more considerations on what it takes to get a niche site into an authority site. If you're going for a website that wants to dominate in a niche, that wants to be a big website that covers multiple topics, build a lot of backlinks, become a complete force of nature on the internet, this is where we're going to focus the authority module after you've got your foundational concepts all under wraps. And then lastly, as you know, with the affiliate lab, there's tons of bonuses and extras that come with the affiliate lab. We get into email marketing, we get into hiring and scaling, everything like that. And that comes at the end after we got all the foundation core content handled. So in this beginning section, niche selection, on-site SEO, off-site SEO a little bit, and conversion rate optimization. To illustrate this, we decided to build a site alongside so we can show you through implementation what it looks like when we're actually doing what we taught you in the theory. So for this, we're going to be using a niche site to illustrate these points. So we decided that for learning foundational SEO, it's much easier to learn through a niche site rather than an authority site. So we'll be using a niche site for that. And one thing you'll notice when you're going through the training, if you do any kind of research, you'll notice that this website that we're using for the example, we're not trying to rank it. We're not trying to build any backlinks to it. It's my policy that we don't expose any of our public sites that we work on. I have business partners on everything that I do with it. It wouldn't be fair to them. And it's not necessary. If you want to see proof of what we're doing, go look at diggitymarketing.com, look at any of the case studies for six-figure flips or anything like that. But we don't rank this public site, and you'll understand why later. Next, a little bit more on authority sites. So even though we have this foundation that's been illustrated by the niche site, the ultimate goal is an authority site. You always want to be designing a site with the end goal in mind, which is to build a major authority. And the main reason for that is economy of scale. So once you start applying links to a specific site, once it starts to gather authority, once you've written a lot on a specific topic, Google thinks you're an authority for that topic and it starts to rank you easy for all new content that you write on it. That's when things start to snowball, and that's one of the best benefits of authority sites amongst many others that I'll get into in a further video. So let's get into discussing our ranking style. Let's break this down right now. First, with on-site SEO, we focus on quality content. Now, what we're going to be laying out for you is, of course, a process for what actually is quality content, and that applies to both for the reader, but also for the robot. At the end of the day, Google is still a robot, and robots read code. And although we're trying to convert these readers into affiliate clicks, we're trying to provide value answering their queries, at the end of the day, we need to make the robot happy, and the robot is expecting certain syntax in certain places. And through the training, we'll teach both you and your writers, if you end up hiring writers, exactly how to write content that is robot friendly, that's going to look at the people already ranked on page 1, and it's going to do even better than them. Now with off-site SEO, my first characteristic that I'll explain is that we're going to focus on quality backlinks. We're going to get you basically backlinks that focus on the 3 main pillars of backlink building: relevance, trust, and power. And we're going to show you how to get all these types of backlinks, and most importantly, our off-site strategy is completely safe. So in the main line of the course, we're going to focus on a completely white hat organic backlink strategy, which is really, really good for building trust and also building power up on a website at the same time. That said, our strategy is adaptable. If you do like to dip into the gray hat strategies, we do have a section on PBNs, which is completely optional, which will show you how to effectively blend this in with the white hat strategy that already exists. And then lastly, our ranking style is completely based on testing. I think I mentioned before that I was an electrical engineer. I approach SEO exactly how I approach problem solving as an engineer. I test everything. And now over the few years, I've done over 200 single variable tests and live tests. So single variable testing is where you have a control group and experimental group, and you apply a different variable, like so you try a different backlink or you try a different optimization technique on a subset of these sites that becomes the experimental group, and then you look at the differences in ranking. And then live tests would be if I have something more complicated, so a completely new backlink strategy or something completely outside the box, then I'll apply these live tests on real websites to see how it affects their rankings and traffic. Now, the Affiliate Lab is basically a culmination of all this testing. It's the complete repository of what I've learned throughout the years through all these tests. All right, so I just want to, before we kick things off and get into the real heart of the training, I just want to say thank you. I've wanted to do this for years, to share high-level secrets related to ranking, and I finally took the plunge. So thank you so much for putting your faith in me. And next is to be excited. You're going to learn things you've never seen before in SEO. And one of the most important videos is coming up next.